What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here today, you guys, with another review for Power Book 2 Ghost, you guys. This is season 4, episode 8, you guys. So there are 2 more episodes left into the series finale of Ghost, you guys, and I honestly don't know how we're going to end this show. But, you know, it is what it is. So before we do get into it, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel, if you guys aren't subscribed yet, you guys know what to do. But you guys, please stop taking me out on this date and then having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and also by sharing the video, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let us go ahead and discuss this episode of Ghost, you guys, shall we? All right, you guys, so like I said, 2 episodes left into the finale, and got the hiccups. I feel a little bit more confused than I previously was, but you know, we gonna figure this out. Yeah, a little bit confused. All right, you guys, so this episode, I will start up talking about Creepy Don, since he is what opened up the episode. With Creepy Don, I'm over this character. I just wish they would take him on to the promised land, to the glory, to the gates of hell, to the gates of heaven, wherever the hell Creepy Don is going to. I just want Creepy Don gone, right? So we see Creepy Don. So Creepy Don is at, you know, the church, a Catholic church, right? He went to light a candle for Felicia. This is the first part of the episode where I was confused because her face was bashed in last week's episode by Diana, right? With that, you know, with that frying pan. Not that frying pan, but with the skillet, with the cast iron skillet. So in this episode, like I said, he went to church, the Catholic church, right? He lit a candle. Then he went and did a confessional. I was like, oh, so you confessing your sins. So then we get into him talking, right? So he is talking to the team, telling the team what's happened to Felicia. So they're making, remember, which I didn't even say in last week's review, but last week's review, in last week's episode, he was talking about the fact that, with Diana, you know, Monet and Tariq, that instead of it looking like you know, unaliving, that he would just make it look like an accident. And I was like, how in the hell do you make that look like an accident? Well, he told me how you make it look like an accident. So they've made it look like an accident. Basically, they're saying that the woman had a fatal car accident. I was like, a fatal car accident, and her face was, well, I mean, I guess so. But her face was smashed in. Okay. So what y'all did? So what did y'all do? Y'all went and crashed the woman's car? And now it's a fatal car accident? I mean, I guess stranger things have happened, but okay. So then we see Nico and Creepy Don, right? So Nico and Creepy Don, they took Drew to Zion's old place where, you know, the boxing ring is. So now Drew is going to be taking Zion's place. I was like, wow. I mean, I guess, but Drew, you do realize Zion was being, okay. If Drew like it, I love it, but not really, because I'm still a little bit confused by it. But okay, you know, it is what it is. It really, truly is what it is. This is what Drew wanted, and Drew can have it. So we see Monet. So she's talking to Creepy Don, and I'll explain this a little bit later in the episode. But she's telling Creepy Don, it's her and Tariq. They're telling Creepy Don that they brought him a gift, right? And and at this point, they want Creepy Don to leave them the fuck alone. And he was like, you don't call the shots, Red. So they gave him this name Sterling, right? Sterling. I'll remember the name later as we get into the episode. But Sterling, they're talking to him about these governmental contracts that Noma is trying to get, right. Like I said earlier, I'll explain everything once we get to the Tejadas, because that's where all this over makes sense, right? So Creepy Don and Drew left because Drew was with them. But before they left, not Diana, but Monet went to go talk to Drew and asked him, Drew, like, Drew, what the fuck is going on? Like, why are you working with a cop? And Drew said, Monet, don't take this personally. He said he can make his own choices, not the ones that she and Kane want him to make, right? And he didn't betray the family. He's basically protecting the family. So we also see Drew later in the episode as he met up with Creepy Don, and like I said earlier, we'll make this make sense as we get to it, right? But Drew met up with Creepy Don, basically telling Creepy Don that the spot that Zion had, it's gone, right? We don't have it. But he found another place, and he also let him know about some guns that Noma is, a shipment of guns that Noma has, and they can intercept them, right? So we do see, as Creepy Don and his crew, they did intercept the guns from Noma's crew, right? And then we see Nico later in the episode. So Nico, he went and met up with Noma, right? But here's the thing. We'll come back to this, like I said, I keep saying, we'll come back to this. But Nico went back to, so Nico she's trying to get Nico to flip, right? She gave Nico $50,000 up front. And in order for Nico to flip and turn on Creepy Don, he wants 7 figures, right? So we see as Nico went back to Creepy Don, telling him that Noma tried to get him to flip, but he said he didn't take anything from a Noma. And I was like, well, that's a lie, because you took the money from Noma and left and asked for, 7 figures. But I was so confused by that part. So Creepy Don is telling, Nico to set up a meeting with Noma, and it, for the first payment, it'd be in person, right? We'll touch on that a little bit more once we get into it. Now, we'll pause here and we'll go ahead and move on to the Tejadas and Tariq. So we're going to group all these together, and I'm going to make everything that I talked about with Creepy Don make more sense, right? So next up, we see Monet, right? So Monet is at the bar, and Tariq came in and he's asking if she talked to Creepy Don. She said no, that Creepy Don is probably out there trying to find more shit for them to do. She said they need to get rid of that motherfucker, right? And she told him, told Tariq that Diane is not doing well. I would imagine so, woman. The girl just got her first body, and you not being mother of the, you being, you definitely not mother of the year. You being mommy dearest, like, you don't know how to be there for your daughter. And unfortunately, that's not a shock, right? So she told him that they need to get Creepy Don's ass ASAP, right? So he said, well, they got to give him what he wants on Noma. And she said that, she says, well, that will make us weak, and what's to stop her from taking them out, which I actually agree with Monet in that particular moment. He said, well, what about Drew? She said, hell no. So he said well, tell Creepy Don they're working on the leverage with Noma, but on the other side, he wants to weaponize Noma against Creepy Don, right? So Monet says, so we got to go beg this bitch for help. I was like, well, bitch, if you don't want to DIE, then you going to have to suck up that granted, y'all know how I feel about Noma. I think Noma's a dumb hoe, but Monet, you ain't got much of a choice, right? So we see Brayden. So Brayden is asking Tariq about this whole apex predator thing, right? This apex predator TED talk. And he said, well, with Creepy Don, it'll be harder. And Brayden says, well, he's a cop, and he can, and this can go really left. And I was like, it can. But he's a dirty cop at the same time, right? So Tariq says, well, they have to take him out before he gets to them. And he said, he has hella shit on me, and I don't have nothing. And backing down at this point, it ain't a fucking option, right? So Tariq noticed that Brayden is moving his stuff. He's like, what are you doing? And Brayden said he's moving out. He wants Elle to move in with him because he's in love with Elle. I was like, the only thing y'all have in common is the fact that y'all both do drugs. So what is there to love about L? Do y'all understand what there is to love about L for Brayden? Because I'm drawing a huge big blank when it comes to that. But hey, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. So after that, we see Tariq and Monet. So they went to go see Noma, and they're telling Noma about Creepy Don coming after her. And Tariq told her that, he can get rid of him. And Kane said, but what's in it for you, Tariq? When this nigga said Tariq scam Patrick, I said, oh my God, that was funny. So Noma asked, what evidence does Creepy Don have on her? And Tariq says he can make up whatever he wants, which is true. So Noma says, again, Tariq, you didn't answer my question. What evidence does he have on my organization? And when I said, fuck all this back and forth bullshit, she said, we can map out a plan now and get back to the details later. Are you in? Are you out? I was like, one thing about Monet, this bitch is going to be rude as fuck, right? So Noma says, well, she doesn't want a war. And Monet said, fuck it. She said to Tariq, she said, fuck it. I told you this was going to be some bullshit. And she told Kane, and you gonna let this bitch get you unalive being so fucking pussy whipped. I was like, God damn, Monet. I mean, you can't be pleasant to save your life, huh? So Noma was like, oh, that isn't the language I expect from my mom. And Monet said, bitch, what the fuck did you just say? And she says, oh, so I take it Kane didn't tell you that we're engaged, we're getting married. And Monet asked him, what the fuck this bitch got, she said to him, what the fuck this bitch got you going crazy? I was like, Monet, you've been saying it, you just said it a few minutes ago. He's pussy whipped. Like, girl, are you shocked? So Monet and Tariq, they left, right? So Noma wants for Kane to dig and find out what Creepy Don knows about her, right? So then we move over to Brayden. So Brayden went down to Elle's room, and Brushandria is in her room. And Elle had done a line of coke, and Brushandria said that Elle said she wasn't feeling good, so she passed out. And Brayden is telling Brushandria to call 911. I was like, let her just expire. I mean, when I was looking at, and I'm not trying to be rude or nothing, but when I was looking at that girl in that bed, I was like, that girl look a little dead. Because her eyes was like, I was like, y'all don't think she might be deceased by now? But she we'll see. So next up, you guys, we see Davis. So Davis went over to Noma's with like with some papers that she's requested, like a prenup. She's requested so many things from him. And he says, are you going on the run or are you getting married? And Kane was like, it's the latter, nigga. He's like, I was asking the lady. And Davis was like, you should have ran this by me. And so she said, it had to be done, right? So Noma also called Effie over. And so she's saying that she needs Effie's computer expertise. And she's saying that she needs for Effie to make Kane like a LinkedIn profile, Instagram, and all this stuff because Kane doesn't have any of that. I was like, wow. You know what? Because I have some, because I was about to say, I know some people who are my age and some people who are younger who don't have social media. I mean, because even with me, there's some things that I don't have, right? Like, you guys, I have Instagram and I have Twitter. I do have a Facebook that I don't use, and I do have a TikTok. Don't use it because I don't know how to use TikTok. But yeah. So after that, Effie was like, okay, cool, whatever, got you, right? Because Noma needs this to look rock solid. And she told Effie, anything with you and Kane, it's over. So after that, Davis is still questioning Noma about this whole Kane thing. So we see Monet. So she asked Davis, like, what are they doing? It's so fast. It's, what are they doing so fast? Like, this is stupid, right? He asked, why do you need to know that? Tariq says, so that they can take down Creepy Don and, so that they can give him what he wants to know. So Davis said, well, Noma is his client. And Tariq says, well, nigga, your allegiance is with me. And Davis says, basically, what the fuck is in this for me? Because if I give you this information, then, I'm compromised if Noma found out that he told, right? So Tariq says that, well, I mean, shit, you'll end up like Obi. I was like, poor Obi. I forgot all about Obi. So Monet says, tell us what the fuck is up, because you clearly know what this sneaky bitch is up to. I was like, again, Monet. Monet, have you ever heard the old age old saying, you get more bees or is it get more? Y'all, don't get me in a line about this saying. You get more bees or flies, one of the two. I think it's you get more bees with honey than vinegar, right? Let me look it up because I need to know. You get more. Yep, you get more bees with honey. Oh, no, or is it flies? But why would you want to get flies? Yeah, it's you can catch more bees with honey than with vinegar. I was thinking because I was thinking, why would you want to catch flies? But but yeah, Monet, ever heard that saying that you get more bees with honey than you do with vinegar? Because girl, you just can't be nice to save your life. So he showed them Noma's front business right there, where she washes her drug money, and he's telling. So this is where she's trying to secure those government contracts for her, and the reason why she needs Kane. Well, technically, she doesn't need Kane. Kane is the one who came to her with the idea, but she does need to make those businesses legit so that way she can do business in the States, right? And so you guys remember Wiley, who dumbass hopped in front of a sea of bullets and got hit. Well, he gave them a new name, Sterling Reynolds, right? And he told them to give that to Creepy Down, which we already talked about. All right, you guys, so let's take a little beat here and we're going to keep pushing. So next up, you guys, Kane. We see Kane. He went to find Drew and Zion's old spot, right? So Drew asked him, how did he find him? He was like, baby, I've been knowing about this place, right? So Drew told him, well, actually, no. Kane said to Drew that he hoped he's not so far up Creepy Don's ass. And Drew said, what do you want, nigga? He said he wants to make sure that his flip-flopping ass ain't running his mouth, right? And Drew told him, that Creepy Don can take her out whenever the fuck he wants, which again, that's what Tariq them said, right? So Drew told him, Noma don't give a fuck about you. You're just another fall guy, which that's true. The way that this episode ended, I'm wondering how this is going to work, because Kane is now linked to Noma and Drew is linked to Creepy Don. But Tariq and Monet are the middle people. We'll get back to that because I'm so confused how the fuck this is going to end. Now, Anya. So she and Noma, they are talking, and Noma is telling her about marrying Kane. And she's like, girl, you marrying a thug that is half your age? The fuck for? The dick must be that good, huh? And she was like, because you don't want me around Tariq, whose dad was a drug dealer, but have you looked at Kane's record, right? And she was like, you can't judge a person by their record. I was like, okay. So then Anya asked her, like, are you in any kind of trouble with the law? And so Noma got up and lied to Anya, saying that, her dad was a drug trafficker and that's the reason why Anya lived in the States and they lived in Europe. And if, if she's being investigated by anybody, it's because of her dad. And that's why she ended up leaving her dad. I was like, oh, girl, you's a crafty ass liar. Y'all know I can't stand that hoe. So L, we find out that the coke that L took was laced with fentanyl, right? And that's what sent her into cardiac arrest. If they didn't call 911 for her, she would have passed away. Brayden then went through her phone and texted someone named Steve who, supplied her with the drugs. So Tariq came in to check on him and he told him that, hey, she'll be fine. I wish she wouldn't. Did I say that out loud? I did. So Monet, we moved back over to her. So she told Kane that bitch is just using him and that this shame of a marriage won't put him on top. I was like, God damn, Monet. Like, you just don't know how to be nice to anybody. Like, you cuss everybody out and I don't get it. So he told her that, she will be his wife. And she said, so you would just betray your mother. I was like, Monet, are you serious? Are you serious? The way you treat your kids, the way you talk to your kids, bitch, I would sell you up the creek with, bitch, they could give me $5 And so you gonna sell out Monet? I'm like, fuck yeah, fuck that hoe. The fuck? Monet, you are a bitch. And you have the audacity and unmitigated gall to call Noma a bitch, right? So Kane then mentioned about Noma's shipment and all that kind of stuff. And Monet was like, that wasn't me. And he was like, Ma, you ain't gotta lie. And so he said, you know, he was also talking about her working with Creeper Don. She was like, it ain't working with the motherfucker if he's a dirty cop. I was like, well, you know, you got a point. And she said it was him. He's making us work with him. He also sent Felicia to beat up Diana. And I was like, no, that's not true. That ain't true. That was all Felicia. That was Felicia's raggedy ass. Creepy Don didn't send her after Diana. But okay. So she's telling him she's trying to protect him because he says that, you know, pitting Noma and Creepy Don against each other would damn near get him and Drew taken out. And she's like, she's trying to protect him. So as Monet was getting ready to leave, Anya came over, right? Diana. Diana got on my nerves in this episode. Like, let's be real about it. Diana got on my motherfucking nerves. And I'm going to explain it to you guys why Diana got on my nerves in this episode. So, in this first scene with Diana, we see as Diana's watching Felicia's son, who is now an orphan. Girl, I get it. You feel bad. Your conscience is, you know, that's a good thing, right? Because that means you're not meant for this life. If you have a conscience and you feel bad for the little boy, that's a good thing. You're not a cold-hearted monster like Tariq, your brother, your other brother, and your mama. You ain't like them motherfuckers, right? So you are a good one. So she went to go tell Tariq, and Tariq is basically telling her, like, you know, Felicia was a dirty fucking cop. Like, you did what you had to do. You didn't have no choice. And Diana's like, I did have a choice. I didn't have to go over there. You're right. You didn't have to go over there, but you did. And your dumb ass didn't survey. Now here's a hole that I'm gonna poke in this storyline. So her son is now an orphan. Where his daddy at? He ain't got no daddy. That's number one, right? Number two, that little boy went out of the house by himself the whole fucking time. That little boy looked like he's what, 5 or 6 years old. So Diana, Felicia never picked up her child. Like, where the? Because in last week's episode, we saw Diana as she followed Felicia home, right? We saw that. She was sitting outside of Felicia's house when Felicia took the trash out. So you ain't never at not one point saw that woman with her son. Unless she, you know, tracked the little nigga in through a trap door, a doggy door. Diana. Writers. This is really to the writers. This is really to the writers. Y'all felt that part. Because how did Diana miss her son? That's a little boy. So I'm pretty sure wait a minute. That's a lot of questions. So where was he at? Like, was he at school? Okay, she picked him up from school. Again, she ain't got no parents, no siblings. He ain't got no daddy, no nothing. Because the little boy is a straight up orphan. Wow. So, Tariq and Diana started kissing. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, Diana, this is the oldest trick in the book. And I saw this on soap operas. I ain't never saw this happen in real life. But from soap operas, girl, this is the oldest trick in the book. Once a woman loses a baby on a soap opera, what is her plan? Get pregnant again so that way she can have the baby, right? It's happened on Days of Our Lives. It's happened on, oh my God, it happened on Passions. Happened on All My Children. Baby, I can tell you, and then some of them, they fake their pregnancies and, you know, kidnap other women's babies. Child, it is what it is, right? So Diana got in her feelings when Tariq went to go get a condom. I was like, girl, you mad about him grabbing a condom? She's like, is it that bad that I can get pregnant again? Girl, it ain't the fact if you getting pregnant again. This young man at that, has slept with more than one woman. He slept with Effie, He slept with you. He done slept with Anya. Hell, who else? We don't know who else he done slept with. But I done already counted 3 women he done slept with. Girl, fuck the pregnancy. Have you ever heard of 3 letters I call STD? Okay, you must don't really give a fuck. But she got pissed off and left. I was like, goodbye to you, girlfriend. Now, we move back over to Anya. So Anya is still with Kane, and Anya is saying she wants to get to know Kane. But really what she's trying to do is get in his business to figure out if her mama's actually a drug dealer. Short answer for you, baby girl, your mama is a drug dealer. She asked him, how are you able to pay for, who's paying for this penthouse? He said, me. She said, on a salary from a bar? I was like, girl, you ain't think that, never mind. Never mind, right? He gave her some money and basically told her to stay out of grown folks' business and go to brunch or do whatever she gonna do, right? So then we see Kane go see Effie, and she told him, I'm working on this shit that Noma's asked me to work on, and congratulations on the wedding. He said, I'm just doing what you doing, like I'm securing my future. I was like, Kane, securing your future? You do know that whole bag is banging you and Davis, right? Okay. So I don't know how you securing your future with a hoe. But okay, because Noma's a hoe. Let's just be real. It ain't no judgment over here, but Noma's a hoe. She's a hoe. Ho, she's a hoe. Ho, she's a hoe. I said that she's a hoe. Ho! Because Noma's a hoe. Noma's a fucking hoe. Think about her puss. So, after that, you guys, you know what? I really want to go ahead and wrap up this Braden stuff because this Braden shit was so stupid in this episode. So Braden has set up a meetup with the guy who sold Elle the tainted drugs, right? He called Tariq up to meet him so that they can just scare the guy, right? I was like, there is no way he's just gonna want to scare this man. And I was so completely right about that. I'm gonna wrap it up, you guys. So Braden and Tariq went to go to the guy's house, right? They made the man take some of the tainted drugs just to prove that it wasn't tainted. I'm like, and he said no. I was like, that's your answer right there, Braden, that shit is tainted and he knows about it, right? So Braden just kept making him take line after line after line. And then the man just kind of started convulsing a little bit. And Braden took the gun that he had with him and powed him. I was with Tariq like, you motherfucker, that was stupid. That was dumb, right? So they have to dip out of there expeditiously because one of the neighbors heard and asked, was everything okay? So then Braden took his extra special dumb ass to the hospital. Elle is awake and told Elle that he took care of it. And Elle told him to leave. I was like, you motherfucker. That was stupid, Braden. It was stupid to take the man out, and then it was even dumber to tell this girl. Good luck, Braden. All right, you guys. So after that, we see as, so we're moving back over to the Tejadas. So we see Drew. So Drew went back to the spot that, the boxing spot, right? Guy came to the door, told him, this has, the club has been shut down, right? It's down. And he told him that somebody bought the building and that they left a note for him. And it was a note from Kane saying that him and Noma had bought the building, right? So Drew went to the penthouse, went into Kane's room, got onto Kane's computer and found out about the shipment. And we've already talked about the gun shipment, right? So then we see, now you guys, this is another scene where I wasn't really paying too much of attention. It was a scene of them in the class where they were talking about evil. I wasn't listening to it, so I can't really give you guys a rundown of that conversation. All I know is Diana wasn't listening. The professor asked Diana a question. Diana put her phone down. Diana said, huh? He said, can you tell me about the paper that you were supposed to read? And Bruchandra just said, talk about, evil. So, Diana gave some kind of answer and it was good enough for the professor, right? After they left class, Diana is talking to Bruchandra, thanking Bruchandra for helping her out in class. She asked Bruchandra how, what's her name? Elle is, right? So then, Diana is talking to Bruchandra about, the fact that she wishes that she was still pregnant and how she got mad at Tariq when Tariq went to go pull out a condom when they were getting ready to have sex. Girl, like I said a few minutes ago, in soap opera world, it's an age-old trick that's gonna happen forever. So then we see Effie walk past them, right? So Effie walked past him, and we saw Effie walk up to a white woman, ask her what the fuck is she doing there, and turns out that the woman is her mama, who named her Josefina, but she calls her Josie. So that's not my name. So then her mama told her that Richard left her for a young woman at the car dealership, right, and asked her for some money. And so Effie was like, so the man that, M-worded me left you, huh? I was like, wait a minute, bitch. You a raggedy mama if you stayed with a trash ass man that M-worded your daughter. And then you asking her for money. Baby, I was with Effie. When Effie told her, if you was on fire, bitch, I wouldn't piss on you. If I had all the money in the world, I wouldn't give you a motherfucking cent. If it was cold outside, I wouldn't invite you. And I was like, absolutely right, Effie. And y'all know I can't stand Effie that well, right? And then her mama said, well, you're a bitch. I said, excuse you, hoe? A bitch. Baby, the earrings would have came off. I would have been like Gina Omar when when she was ready to fight Miss Trinidad. When she was ready to fight Miss Baby, pop. Shoes would have come off, put on some sneakers. What's up, bitch? Cause you ain't finna call me no bitch and tell me how can somebody love me when the nigga that you was sleeping with and staying with M-worded me. Baby, me and that hoe would have got the boxing on that campus. Me and that hoe would have got the boxing on that campus. I kid you not, I would have beat the brakes off her mama. So then we see Monet. So Monet is talking to Tariq, saying that Creepy Don is still running shit. And Tariq was like, but we need to take him out. So, so they thought about telling Noma his plan to take her out. And I was like, did he have a plan to take Noma out? If he did, y'all, I missed it. And y'all can tell me because I don't remember a plan. But hey, neither here nor there. So Drew texts Kane saying sorry about the guns. And so we see Noma. So Noma is at her meeting with Sterling, right? So Creepy Don is out in the van, and we see as they're listening. So somebody's obviously wearing a wire. Think it's the government official, right? So Davis came in and slipped her a note, and it says that there are eyes and ears on you, and that the dinner is over. So they got up and left, and she asked him how did he know when they were in the car. He says the source close to the task force, told him. So he texts Tariq saying that Noma is activated. I've already talked about Braden, so we ain't even gonna talk about that anymore. Don't even want to talk about it, right? So then after that, Davis is asking Noma what she's gonna do. She's like, I'm gonna take that motherfucker out, right? So we see Noma and Kane. So this is where Noma and Kane met up with Nico. And they met up with Nico, gave Nico $50K, right? And Noma was like, you go to your superiors, rat out Creepy Don, I'll give you another $50K. He was like, oh no, I want 7 figures. But then, like I said earlier in the review, he told Creepy Don he didn't take anything, so he's clearly lying, right? So Effie went over to Kane's and told Kane that the job is done. He told her he cares about her. She said, well, you should have told me. He's like, I didn't think that she was just going to flaunt the fucking ring in your face, right? But he told her it's just business and that he got her. So then after that, we see Noma and Carter. They met in person. So Noma and Carter put their heads together that Tariq and Monet are the middlemen in the situation, and they need to take those two out. We'll see, you guys. But that's the episode. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and share the video, you guys. And until the next time, stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Be blessed. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.